Hello, welcome. This is the Resilient Rooster, and I'm back with another Yu-Gi-Oh video. In this video, I'm going to be going over Lyrilusc and how they perform during Link format. So let's get started. So here, I was playing against True Draco 6 Samurais, and my opponent got to start first. While he's going off, I'll explain what the Lyrilusc does. The blue one makes it to where if you control a Wing Beast, you can special summon from the hand. Cobalt makes it to where if you special summon if this gets special summoned in any way, you could search any wing beasts from your deck. The Kigaboo revives a level 1 from the graveyard. And Turbo Booster makes it to where if you normal summon any card, then you can special summon it, and it's not once per turn. So here, my opponent made True Kings of All Calamities, and I had to pass since I couldn't use any of my effects. And here, my opponent misplayed. He should have put this in attack mode, and I probably would have lost. But here, I decided to set a monster so I could possibly live. And here he put everything in attack, and he could have gone for a game too. But usually you don't want to attack with your lowest, since if my monster is higher, then you lose life points. And here I finally got to play, so I used all my cards to special summon so that I could link up. Here he goes over incorrectly. He probably should have waited until I made this card. And here I'm going to attach it. And whenever you use the blue one, right, you can attach it to as an exit material. And the Cobalt makes it to where your opponent can't target you. And here I use these two cards. Power of the Guardian is going to come out in the Extreme Forces. And whenever you attack, you can gain 500 for each time you attack. And this one makes it to gain 1500. So here I'm attack, I gain the 500, and I attack. And I can attack 3 times since I have 3 materials. And this Assemble Nightingale's effect is if any time once per turn during other player turn, I can detach a material and I could make it to where my opponents can't destroy my Lyrilusc cards and I take no damage. And here I OTK'd. The next game is going to be against Rockets. So here I open up this trap card. Harpy Featherstorm Duster makes it to where, or Harpy Featherstorm is where you can't activate any monster effects after I activate it. So here I activate it so he can't activate anything after. No effects. So here attacked me and he just used Squib Draw and he can't activate the cards from or the Rockets from the grave since I used the trap. Here I summon the Turquoise. What Turquoise does is it special summons from the grave or the hand. So here I use where off battle search Kigaboo. Kigaboo searches that, and that searches another wing beast. And what this other card does is anytime I take damage and involving this card, I can make it to where my opponent loses a lot of points too. So here he went off, he got 2 links, so he makes Electrums, and here he's gonna target that, and that card blows up my whole field. Here I misplayed. I should have DD Crow'd that card in the grave, but I waited until he activated it, which was pretty late. So here I had to try to find a way to get over this. So what I did was I normal summoned special. I just did enough to where I could get Borlo Dragon. So here I stole his thing, and I didn't attack this card. Because if I attack this card, he would get an effect in the graveyard. So I just waited. And here I think he sort of misplayed since Proxy Dragon doesn't really do much on this field. The next one is going to be against Relinquish. So here, whenever you go first, you usually just try to make the Lyrilusc card, or the Recite Starling. That way, you could just search for your combo pieces. Here my opponent, I'm not sure if this is a good hand or not, but looks like he has some types of plays. So here she's trying to summon his Millennium Iris Strict. Not sure if it's because it's the dark, right? 1 effect monsters, yes. So here he takes my monster. Most of my monsters are 100 or under, so his deck doesn't really cooperate well since my monsters are just a tiny bit stronger than Relinquish. So here I was just enough to attack, and he kind of conceded since this is a lot of monsters. The next one is going to be over invoked. So here I also opened up the trap, so I thought I was pretty fine. But I made Starling, I tried to search, but he ashed. So that ruined one of my plans. Here I just set card and just pass and hope for the best. Here he instant fusion. Since the new Link monster is coming out, he wants to try to find a way to make it. So here this trap card stops him from making these two cards. So here he made his Link monsters and just passed. So now it's my turn. I instant fusion. Since I fusion summon, he can activate his effect to draw a card or to discard a card and get a fusion card. So here I'm just trying to go off and trying to just search for my combo pieces. And here I misplayed. I was supposed to put the 600 boost towards Kinkaboo so that Kinkaboo can do 1000 damage, but I accidentally clicked the right click, so it says no, and that turned out to bite me in the end. So here my Kinkaboo comes back since it's a spirit monster. He normal summons, he searches invocation, he goes off, and he makes Purple Trio. Here I banished invocation because I didn't want him to get Alistair back to the hand. So here he got rid of both of my monsters. And here I tried my best to try to make a comeback. So here I got enough for 4 monsters. So here this card can attack 4 times since I had 4 monsters. So 8 times 4 is 32. And here he's only left with 2000. He should have been left with only 1400, but I wasn't able to, I misplayed from that one play earlier. So here he makes his board, and it's looking rough for me since he has the Book of Law, which can make it to change to any type. He tries to attack my monsters, but I detach so that way I don't take any damage or from battle. So I was sort of safe. So here, if I could attack 3 times, right? That's 6, 12, and 18. Had he been less than, if he was at 1400, he would have lost. But my misplay from earlier, it made me kind of lose this duel. So here he just go off, and I can't really use this card effect since he has a monster in his hand. So he banished, and I basically scoop at that point. He attacks, and I surrendered. And the last one was against Paleo. So Paleo, he opened up pretty well. I was gonna go for game because he had Maxi, because I thought that these were bluffs, but they weren't really bluffs since he had that one Mirror Force. So here I try to make as many level 1s as I can possible. So this card can attack 5 times, and it's at 25. He tried to target my Nightingale, but whenever Cobalt is used, you can't target it. So I'm at 25, and I can attack 5 times, but he had the Mirror Force, so I couldn't really do much. And the game just went south after that. We could just watch and just see how it does, but he's just going to go off and basically lose at this point. So what Jester Confid does is it's a level 1 where you can just special summon for free. The only problem is you're going to control 1, so you have 2 in your hand, you can't really do much. Here, I just scoop. So that's it for the replays for the Lyrilusc, and let's go to the deck profile. Alright, for the deck profile, I'll run 3 Kingaboos, 3 DD Crows, 3 Lastrix, 3 Turquoise, 3 Sapphires, 3 Cobalts, 3 Jester Confids, 3 Turbo Boosters, 3 Instant Fusions, 1 1-for-1, 3 Where Art Thous, 3 Backup Riders, 1 2 Twister, 2 Power of the Guardians, 3 Harpy Featherstorms. For the extra deck, I run 1 Raijin, 1 Assembled Nightingale, or Independent Nightingale, 2000 Irish Strix, 7 the 7 Sins, the Ultimate Falcon, Resized Starlings, Assembled Nightingales, 1 Borload, 1 Akash, and 1 Linkaribo. And if I had to make any changes, it'd probably be add more to Twister. I'll probably take out 1 Jester Confit and 1 Turbo Booster. And since Power of the Guardians is not out yet, a good substitute could be Stoic Challenge, but you can't activate that monster's effects, and it gets destroyed during the opponent's end phase. Alright, that's it for the video. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.